What you see here is the best crystal glass file on the market. Yeah, it'll last forever and is the healthiest way to file, but I'm not going to talk about any of that today. You can watch our other videos to learn more. In this video, I want to share with you the thoughtful process behind these files, because the manufacturer is the most responsible company we've ever come across. GERmanikure thrives on longevity, but not just with tools that last. They stand for living a long, healthy life that's socially and environmentally responsible. But it's not just about the present. Longevity extends into the next generation, the imprint that's left behind in the hearts of others by our choices and actions. How we live and love now changes the future for those that follow. Because of these high standards, you won't need to replace your products, and that means less waste created. This philosophy extends to paying their skilled adult employees a fair wage, with a pledge to give back to the communities where child labor and pollution is the worst. This level of craftsmanship and respect for ethical practices is what the world is craving. Now, these files impact our outer world, but they also have the power to change within. To address this, GERmanikure put a lot of thought into the design of these nail files, changing the way we groom. Instead of a mindless act, these new crystal glass files create an experience with the special addition of a mantra that calls for awareness. The message is not just imprinted onto the file, it's engraved in a subtle way that glows when held up to the light. As you feel the texture under your finger, just like concentrating on your breath while meditating, you are reminded to refocus on your mantra with every stroke. The chore of grooming now becomes a mindful practice, helping us all cope with that big S word, stress. Whether meditative, spiritual, inspirational, or funny, there's a message for everyone. It's these little things that create a personal and intimate moment you can see, feel, and remember. For these reasons, our crystal files make the perfect gift for many occasions. Become part of somebody's routine by gifting a message that's uniquely from you. Reminds them of your thoughtfulness years and years from now. From the texture to the glow, the mantra creates presence and awakens memories. It's simply touching and heartfelt to receive and use. If you decide to buy a GERmanikure manicure set, you can keep the standard non-mantra glass file or exchange it for a mantra file. This makes a perfect permanent note a part of your gift. Not only does it leave a lasting impression that's personal to your relationship, the file itself withstands the test of time. Imagine 30 years down the road, your gift recipient is still smiling as she tips her file into the light to read the sentiment. Remembering you and your words, your mother's heart warms as she's reminded of how much you love her, or your best friend remembers an inside joke. These are the moments that make a big difference in their day. It's not all touchy-feely, though. You can have a lot of fun with this gift idea at parties with some of our more silly sayings. Give them out at a bachelorette or birthday party, or for a girls' night out or in. You can even use them for a dinner party mixer where each guest draws a file from a hat and swaps and shares stories until the best mantra makes its way to the most fitting recipient. When the party's over, they take their file home as a souvenir along with priceless memories. With so many different sayings and so many different ways to use a GERmanikure mantra nail file, the possibilities are endless. Did you get any ideas from this? Post a comment below or link to a video explaining how you use your nail files. And if we like your idea, we'll share it and reward you with some pretty sweet goodies.